Hiya guys, it's Waz with the painted Doom Blaster tank. Well, I think Trev's calling this Doom Blaster Storm. Something like that anyway. But I'm calling it the Doom Blaster tank because I built it and this is my video. But yeah. So I've painted it and I've added my figures as well. My son's been playing with these for the last God knows how long, so I couldn't find them for ages. I've had to track them down, and I don't know where. Well, I eventually found them, but so yeah, I'm really pleased I found them. So here we go. I know you lot think I'm all right at painting. I honestly don't think I'm that great at painting, and I'd love to see someone else paint these up who is amazing. I mean, I've forgotten his name now. There's a painter out there I follow, and he's absolutely fantastic. So yeah. Right, I'm going to take this camera over here, and I'm going to do some low-level filming, because this, I love. If you look at how Games Workshop take their photographs, they're always low-level or level with the vehicle, like this. And it just makes the vehicle look a bit more in perspective, if that makes sense. So you're at the eye level of how, if you was a little orc and you were looking at this vehicle, you're looking at that level. And I think that's why they do it. I'm not sure. I'm not a photographer or anything like that. But I see how they take their photographs. And do you know what, other companies as well, they take their at this sort of level. And it makes it look, they look awesome, absolutely awesome. So look at this now. So the detail to me is coming out even more now. So you guys now can see what I saw when I was building this, because this is what happens is when I build stuff, I can see it in my head how it's going to be. I can almost imagine how it's going to look painted, and yeah, so it looks really good. I don't do a lot of damage, battle damage, to my vehicles, and the reason being is that I think you can apply the battle damage. You can put some bullet holes going across here. You can smash out some of this with a Dremel, have it look like it's been blasted and all that lot. And so I don't do a lot of battle damage to it, because you can all add your own battle damage. That looks awesome, doesn't it? How good does that look? Oh, God. This is a big model. It is a big model. It's a lovely, lovely model. It is. Honestly, I can't get over how good this model is. And I built it. That's a surprising thing to me, is I built it. And I'm like, wow, how good is this? And it's pretty good. Do you know what? I really hope every single one of you buy one of these off Trev. I really do, because it just makes me smile so much that this model's going to be out there and people are going to play with it, use it. I don't know, turn it into a looted vehicle. I don't know what the rules are now. I was going to buy a codex, but I've decided not to. So anyway, I'll let people tell me what they want and I'll just build it. So there's the inner workings, the tracks and that. The only thing is anyone's going to pick up on this model is there's no upper road wheel here. So this track here is just following the bit that's inside here, so for me to stick it on. But when you get this on here, you can't tell that there's no road wheel there anyway. So it's just something you will pick up on when you build it, and you'll go, oh, a minute, how's that track staying up there? Well, it's following the shape of the bit I built, if that makes sense. I mean, I could have put a track up there. So yeah, so let's put a little mosey on around here. So under this gun, I've forgotten about all the detail I'd done under the gun. It's a shame, really, because I could have done a lot more detail on top of the gun, but I didn't. But Trev did this pitted metal bit on it, and I think he did a good job on that. It looks really good. He also did these brackets that come over this. I call this the gas excluders. So when this gun fires, all the gases will come out of there. People call it the recoil tubes, but for a big gun like this, nah. It's the gas excluders, as far as I'm concerned. The periscopes came out really well. I need to learn how to paint glass. I'm going to have to learn how to paint glass. I haven't got a clue. And there's not that many tutorials out there. If someone's got a link to someone painting glass, can they put it in the comments? Because that'd be cool. Because, I found one once and I've just gone off doing it now. So I might have to go back to doing it. Oh, sorry, gone blurred. I might have to go back to doing it. So the engine turned out really well. I've had a comment already, a message asking me how I get this blue tint on there. So it's like a metallic blue tint. You know when metal gets so hot and it turns a different colour? Like you can just see it there. Well, do you know what? I'm a cheater. That's it there. Gunmetal blue from what they called again, Valero, is it? Gunmetal blue, and it just gives that little bit of a tint where the metal's heated up. You don't need to put much on it. It's just a little dry brush over the black, and it came out really, really well. I've done the dirt effect as well, so it looks dirty. None of my vehicles are clean. That's why I love Orcs so much, because you can dirty them up. You don't get any of these crappy Space Marine vehicles that are pristine on the battlefield. Yeah, at least my vehicles have been on the battlefield, done their bit, and they're still rocking. Not like these Space Marines are all virgins. Here we go. A bit more dirt on the weathering on the side. There is other weathering techniques you can use that I haven't really bothered with at the moment, because I'm happy with the way this is. This is I would call this tabletop quality painting, and that's it. To win any Golden Demon awards, I think I'd have to up my game a bit more and use a few pigments and stuff, and mess around. But the tracks are fantastic. You can buy these tracks off Trev. He sells these tracks, so they come separately. And I've always said it. If you're going to make any type of vehicle that has tracks, and if you can't get the tracks right, it's going to look dog shit. There's a guy out there, he's probably watching my video right now, and he's made a model very similar to this, and he sells that model, but his tracks are awful. They're atrocious. The model itself isn't bad. I followed him making it. I'm not going to name him, but I followed him making it, and I thought, do you know what? He's going to make a really good model here. But then he fell at the last hurdle, because when he finished it, the tracks that are on it are unbelievably rubbish. A 7-year-old child could have made better. But they're like a frame for the whole model of the tracks. If you can't get the tracks right, then you're going to ruin the model. And I think Trev did such an amazing job on these tracks. They are very, very good tracks. Very orky. Yeah, he did a great job on them tracks. And that's what makes the model so good. Is that these little bits, these little elements that fit so well together. I'll show you the underneath. I'm not showing you the underneath yet, have I? So there's still quite a lot of detail underneath it as well. So all my weathering is done with the Games Workshop weathering stuff. So basically, Typhus corrosion and razor rust. So that's all that is on there. Obviously I paint it black. So it's painted black to start off with. Then I dry brush it with a gunmetal, usually lead belcher. I've run out though at the moment. So I usually paint it with lead belcher. And then I cover it with this, quite genuinely, okay? And then I have to let that dry completely. And then what I do is I dry brush it again with lead belcher. And then I get some of this stuff, and then I just put a little bit of rust on it. There are other techniques you can use, but I actually really like these paints. They're good. They're good for lady painters like myself. So that's the underneath. So there's quite a bit of detail underneath. I've not left it blank like a certain other model that I'm not. Like I said, I'm not going to mention. It's not right of me to mention it. But the engine bit turned out really, really well. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. All these tanks, like thing. So yeah, they came out really well. So, and my little blokes, these are the so these are just normal Games Workshop orcs, and like I said before, guys, there's nothing special about them. The only thing is, I made these guns, and they're just twin link shooters, big shooters, or whatever you call them. And Trev made these arms, and then they're just normal bodies. So we're just blending in Games Workshop, beautiful Games Workshop models into our own model, and it makes it look cool. The wood effect has turned out so well. I'm gonna, before I call this done, I'm gonna put a bit of metal paint on these braces on the wood, because it's got dry brush on. It's dry brush brown on there at the moment. I just want them to look a little bit more metally. But yeah, I'm going to call this model done. I've got one more. Trevor's sent me 2 of these. It's got a different gun on it. I'm gonna change the gun a little bit. Only because it's my own taste. And I don't like fully the gun that Trevor's sent with it. It's only my taste. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But it's my own taste. I had plans anyway of building a big gun on this, and I want rockets on it, and a small cannon, a chain gun. So I've got plans anyway to build a different gun, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build my own gun. But you know, anyway, right guys, so that's it for this video. I'm going to try and do a video on the Chinook next, and then I'm going to do the AA gun truck, which is a cool bloody model. So yeah, so that's it for this model, guys. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and also share my videos, guys. I'm trying to get my channel, trying to get blokes to come to my channel, or people to come to my channel, because people keep saying, oh, why have you only got 3,000 people following? Do you know what? I might have 3,000 people following me, only a couple of hundred actually watch my videos. So, you know, if anyone's got any tips on how to get more people to my channel, let me know, and we'll see how we can change things. But you know, I appreciate you guys anyway. You guys are quality, and I only want quality. So apart from the 2 knobheads that keep leaving dislikes, but you know, each to their own. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and I will speak to you later.